poor or inexistent water supply and sanitation contributes significantly to poverty and the spread of deadly diseases around the world. According to the United Nations, nearly 1,000 children die each day due to waterborne diseases such as diarrhea. These deaths can be avoided. One Swiss initiative has taken up the challenge to provide adequate water and sanitation solutions in rural areas. Its success stems from combining new technological solutions with innovative business models.
So the goal of the Swiss Bluetec Bridge is to provide durable access to water and sanitation services in rural areas and small towns in developing countries. And the means to achieve that is to use Swiss Swiss companies that have developed appropriate technology and that now need funding to be able to test their business model and their technology in the market.
The Swiss Bluetec Bridge is, frankly speaking, a really innovative initiative by the Swiss government to give us a loan of 250,000 Swiss francs and managerial support to Swiss company who want to deploy water technology into rural and community areas.
The companies we select, they have to have a functioning prototype. So it works in a lab, it works in an environment that is relatively stable, but it hasn't really been tested yet on real markets.
The interesting aspect of the Swiss Bluetec Bridge is not focusing on the technology, but mostly on the business model. So basically how a Swiss technology can deliver a technology to these communities. Because an innovation makes an impact when you have, let's say, the bridge between the technology, so the product, and the users. And what we have been, let's say, testing, exploring with some, let's say, concrete criteria is basically that there's not only one business model who fits the deployment of such technology in such, let's say, difficult environment, but there is multiple business canvas, business features that could be deployed with these companies.
To qualify for the Swiss Bluetec Bridge, the companies had to undergo a very detailed and rigorous screening and selection process. And as companies got accepted, we accompany them until they have reimbursed their loans.
The initiative selected 11 innovators and entrepreneurs. The selected startups come from different scientific and industrial backgrounds.
The technology was developed in a large medical company for 2 years and a half, and I was in charge of the project. But at the end of it, I was allowed to take it outside the company because the company don't want to continue on that project and to develop it in my own startup company.
ENNOS is a spin-off of the University of Applied Sciences in Biel, and so that's where we designed our sunlight pump.
The water technology has been developed by Antenna Foundation, which develops technologies for the base of the pyramid. Basically, in 2018, water became the product that is now sold by the social ventures, which is called Waterlux.
We believe that there is already a lot of technical innovation around. What is often missing is how to get them on the field in an operational model. So I think we need to focus more on business model innovation.
We know all those techniques. What we are struggling with is that the management capacity in these villages, communities, towns is not there to really make it running over time.
One of the main points that was taken into consideration at the beginning of the project was to start from local constraints, and as a result, the machine was built with the purpose to be very, very strong and also to be connected in order to protect it from wrong maintenance operation. And secondly, it was decided to set up a strong after-sales maintenance concept on the field. And that's how all the machines that have been installed from the very beginning of the project are still perfectly working now.
Each startup received an interest-free loan of up to 250,000 Swiss francs and some strategic support. Such initial investments are invaluable for social entrepreneurs venturing out into uncharted waters.
We received our first loan from Bluetec Bridge, and we were very grateful for that because with this loan, this made it much easier then for us to obtain further loans and credits.
The benefit of being a laureate of the Swiss Bluetec Bridge allows us to perform a clinical trial in a hospital in Cameroon and to improve the safety of surgeries. Besides that, the loan also gave us a lot of visibility to attract new investors.
Being part of the Swiss Bluetec Bridge program allowed us to bring all those experiences, all those modules that we had developed to finally bring them together and enter a market to permanently establish Mosan as a company in one place. So we were able to grow a team, we were able to bring our Mosan toilet into serious production, we were able to apply for all the permissions we need here in Guatemala to actually do the transformation recycling process that is part of our system. So it was really a step from moving Mosan from a pilot project into a permanently established service that people can benefit from.
For us, the water challenge is a very complex one, and therefore we believe it should also be tackled with a complex solution. It is not only providing drinking water. In some areas it is more important to provide safe water for the cattle, to provide water for irrigation, to have a solution for wastewater management, and therefore we have been developing a holistic solution which is able to tackle all of these topics.
Looking back, the initiative has been a high-risk undertaking, but it was worth it. The Swiss Bluetec Bridge has improved the livelihoods of 436,000 men, women and children, more than twice as initially targeted. Thanks to the perseverance of its entrepreneurs, these populations now benefit from better drinking water quality, clean sanitation, or more sustainable irrigation technologies.